Hello, you are welcome to this episode of of my tutorial. This is Impact Tech Institute, and I'll be taking you in this particular tutorial how we can work with our 3D rotation in After Effects. Now, what you need for this particular tutorial is just, of course, your After Effects software. Then, secondly, you need on your system, you need to install Cinema 4D on your system. So you need to make sure that Cinema 4D is being installed on your system. That's what we need for this tutorial. So let's jump into our working. So let's say you already have Cinema 4D installed on your system. The first one to do is to create a new composition, then move to render, 3D render. Initially it should be on classic 3D. Change from this classic 3D, switch it to Cinema 4D and click on, let's name this main composition. Okay, now I haven't done that. I want to create a new background where I call this BG, and I'm using this color as my background color. Then I'll be locking my background layer. Okay, now the next thing I want to do is for us to design our coin quickly. So click on your ellipse shape and let us hold down your shift, of course, to draw. Before watching this video, I want to believe that you already have an existing knowledge of in After Effects. Okay, how to work with After Effects. And if you are just new to After Effects, I would advise you to go through my previous videos. If you need them, just drop a comment in the comment section of this video. Thank you. So the next thing we want to do after doing this is to expand this, and we have two ellipses in the content. Of course, we have one ellipse rather. What we want to do now, we need the inner ellipse. So duplicate this ellipse one, okay, and expand it. Then of course reduce the scale of this ellipse, reduce the scale. All right, then you want to add stroke to it. Go to the stroke option and go to the stroke width and add a stroke. Now you have a white stroke. Now just change this color to a deeper gold color. Okay, now having done that, we have something like this. Okay, I think this is too thick, so let us reduce the scale. All right, so we have something like this, and let me increase the size of my, we have something like this, which is good for me. Now the next one to do is for us to convert this to 3D layer, then switch your camera view to custom view one. So we have something like this, then increase this and close this content. Once your composition is on Cinema 4D render, once your Cinema 4D render, you should have this extrusion depth, this geometry option. You have this extrusion depth. You can increase the extrusion. Okay, once you increase, you see that there's thickness. You see this thickness coming. So the next one to do is for us to make sure, because when you try to rotate, let's rotate this. When you rotate, you see that this second ellipse is actually not appearing behind. So how do you make it appear behind? Go to your content and duplicate this ellipse tool and bring it behind ellipse one. Okay, so that when we rotate now, we have something like this. We have the ellipse on both sides. Okay, now having done that, let's switch our camera back to active camera. All right, so we have something like this. Now the next thing we want to do is for us to, of course, include our $sign. All right, so go to your text and type the $sign. We want to make sure that this color, depending on what you want anyway, this color is same with the dollar color. Okay, then let us bring this aligned vertically and horizontally. Okay, now we have this $sign here. Now this $sign is also supposed to appear behind. So let's duplicate this layer and let us change our camera view to top. Okay, so click on this layer. Let's make sure this layer is on 3D. This $sign is on 3D, and for the layer 2, let us drag it back behind. Make sure you are on Z axis. Drag it behind so that it will also appear behind the coins. Okay, now having done that, let's switch our camera back to active camera. Okay, so we have this. Now when we look at the back view of our coin, let's check the front view. This is the front view, of course, and let's check the back view. At the back view, we have this. We see that our dollar sign is actually not is it's not proper. It's not properly placed at the back view. Okay, so we have to transform this to flip horizontal. So we have something like this. So let's go back now to our active camera. Okay, now when you try to rotate this coin, you discover that, of course, when you rotate on y-axis, this dollar sign is actually not rotating with it. So we have to join this particular both dollar signs to this. How do you do that? This will make this the child of this, or make this both the children of this layer. So just click on the both of them and use your whip to drag on this particular layer. Then when you rotate it, we have something like this. So we have something like this. Okay, now you can now we'll be using an expression for our rotation, for continuous rotation. For most time you want to work with the dollar sign, you may want to use a looping rotation. So just click on, bring your cursor on the top of this time stopwatch and hold down your alt, click it. Hold your alt and click on this Y rotation. Then your expression should be time multiply, that is shift 8, let's say 150. Then click outside, so that when you play or you preview, you have something like this. My system is kind of slow because of my graphics card, so it should have something like this. Okay, it should have something like this. Now this is just how we can actually work with 3D layers on our After Effects, where we have to see both front and back. Okay, and the same applies to the mobile phone. Let me show you this particular video. Now this is what you should get. This is one I've rendered, and also this applies to the mobile for this also. Alright, so you can do all of this on with your After Effects. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any question, please kindly drop your question in the comment section below this video. Alright, thank you. I expect further tutorial. Please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, my Facebook page. Thank you for watching, and God bless.